Hello everyone and welcome to Ross's Reviews. This is where I show you things that I've bought, I like, they work really well, kind of walk you through them so that you can use them yourselves. What we have here are two lights. We have the Fenix, F-E-N-I-X, the CL23, let's get them in the right configuration here, the CL23, which is a AAA option only, and the CL26R, which has a rechargeable high energy larger battery in it, and I'll show you these. Wherever possible, I will review both of these units at the same time, and they both come in very nice packaging. Okay, very easy to work with. The other really nice thing about these is that they come with a series of other additional pieces of, documentation. You've got your warranty card. We also, for the AAA option here, we have 3 AAA batteries. They're just regular high output, regular batteries, basically. And then it also has this really nice little lanyard. I think both of these come with a lanyard so that you can hold and clip this onto things. I would use a carabiner myself and probably will. But anyway, that's mostly what comes with that. So the difference in these is that if you look at this one, the CL23, remember it's a little wider, a little squatter, and there's a reason for that. Let's open the top of the battery compartment here. And if you look in here, you'll see the notation for what to put at the top. So always put the plus signs together there. We have 3 batteries. These are my Duracells, not the ones that they sent with me, just for demonstration purposes here. And it will work on 3 batteries, 2 batteries, or even 1 battery. So this gives you the option of just running 1 battery in here if that's all you have. You have your, if you have rechargeables that come in 4s, you can run 3 of these and then you can take them out, recharge them while you've got that 1/4 battery in here that is part of your rechargeable set. Depends on how everything works. Let's put that back on, and then before we go into this function of how this works, let's take a look at our CL23R. A little different formulation. You can see the size difference here. The difference mainly here is it's rechargeable. It has a USB charging port. It's a mini USB charging port. These are all quite weatherproof. I'm not sure if they're waterproof, but they're pretty close. Let's pop this guy open here, and you see the very high output battery that's here. If you want, you can get multiple of these and recharge them with your solar rig or whatever you want to do. You can also recharge this unit with the battery in it. Just make sure you put it heads down and then go ahead and close that off. So there's our 2 units. Now let's go through a function test. First thing that you can do with these is remember that you're going to press the button and hold it to get light. Now these have a surround lighting for the first 3 options, the first 3 clicks on the button. So there's low. I'll show the lumens over here on this side so you can see them. There's low, there's medium, and then there's high. That's quite a bit of output. So if you can imagine this hanging up above in your tent or, above your eye line so that it doesn't blind you all the time, it really puts out a lot of light. And they last for quite a long time. The next option here is, while we're in this mode, is let's do a quick double click here. Oh, I didn't get it right. I'll get it right here in a moment. This next one, just a single click. So let's do this again. Let's go back to the original lighting, single click for the high, and then this is my favorite one. This is the front lighting only. And front lighting only allows you to set it down, do something right here, do some reading, do some detail work, tie some flies or whatever you want to do, and it's not blinding everybody else, and it's really close to your work. Now let's see if I can get this thing to work. So if I do a quick double click, there we go, it goes to red. So I have a red light, which has a certain lumen value, and it's not going to blind you or take away your night vision. The other one here, and this is the longest lasting one of all of the lighting options, is you push the button when it's in the red mode, and it does a red flasher. This red flasher, of course you would never use this for lighting, but it's an emergency flasher, and it can be seen for some distance. All right, so those are your red lighting options. That's a double click. It'll take you a little while to get that feel of how long it needs to be. So let's go ahead and double click here. Now let's go ahead and turn it off. There we go. Go back on. And so leaving aside the red mode, we go through our next lighting mode here. So high output to the next one, which is a 2 lumen, I think it is. Very, very low light. Now you can see it on my hand there, that it's actually there. Let's go to the next click, which is a slightly higher one. This is great for a downlight. If you want to put this above your work, like hang it from around your neck or whatever, it's a great little light for just focusing it on where you need it for there. All right, so that's all of our lighting options. So we have the various modes, including the red and the red flasher. The difference here between the two is very slight. This one simply has that single battery in it, and it runs all the usual lighting options we would think of. So there's your low, then there's your medium, there's your high, and if we do the double click, we get, see, I did it right that time, we get the red mode here, and then if we do that one more click, we get the flashing mode. If I hold it and turn it off and then turn it back on again, it comes up in the, I think this might be high, there we go, low. And now there's our down light, sorry, there's our front light, and then our down light again, that's that 2 lumen setting, and the slightly higher one. So these lights are extremely similar in that regard. I have to tell you, once you get your hands on these, if you get one, you're going to feel the quality of these pieces of kit. They're really, really solid. This weighs very little. You can see, I probably will put it up here, what the weights of the different devices are. And I can definitely see myself carrying one of these. It wouldn't cause me any problems at all. And I'd be very happy to continue using both of these lights in different lighting scenario situations. While I was talking to a friend the other day about one of these lights and was testing it out, the power in my house and indeed part of the valley went out, and these were a perfect thing for use for that. But these go camping with us. I'm looking forward to many, many hours of being able to use these appropriately and, you know, for all of our lighting situations. Thanks very much. This has been the Fenix CL26R and the CL23. This is Ross Reviews. I hope you enjoyed this, and you can look forward to more of these as time goes on.